Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. Teddy, do you think this is the kind of matchup where we're going to see a lot of movement?
Yeah, I think so, especially if the faster fighter gets his way. He knows he's fighting a guy that hasn't gone rounds too often. He's going to want him to walk. He's going to want to make sure he burns up.
That's a good left hand by the assassin. Gets rid of that body shot. The combo lands upstairs.
Keep working the body.
Holmes is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
Take it off, take it off. It's all right, it's all right. Keep that head moving, baby. Come on, champ.
Halfway through round number one.
Hands up. Hands up.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. So, you're training a fighter who's in the opposite corner of Sonny Liston. He says, give me the scouting report. You tell him?
Well, I tell him, first of all, during the instructions, just look at his chest. Don't get involved with the intimidating part, because that's where it starts for Sonny, is in trying to break you within before he breaks you outside with the physical parts of the game. So look at his chest. You know, don't look away from him. Look right at his chest, but don't get involved into all that psychological stuff. And then on the outside, inside the ring, keep more balance. You know, stay away from his jab. He's got a strong, dependable jab, a very accurate jab. Move to the side, take it away from him. Keep him a little bit off balance. Don't let him get set.
And clicks of the talk. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Able to dismiss it.
Keep moving.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Jump on him right now. Back to the body.
Listen, everybody likes to see a great knockout shot to the chin, but truth be told, at this stage of a fight, the foundation for winning comes by going downstairs.
It's just like the old timers would say, Joe, you kill the body, the head will follow.
Halfway through round number 2. Liston's right hand scores well that time.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Good defense, just covering up down low. The Assassin's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. What an impact that left hand just made by the Assassin. Liston's effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think's starting to happen here, Joe, we saw him throwing a lot of punches, but not real effective punches. I'm wondering now, he's ahead right now in this part of the fight, but I'm wondering if he's getting discouraged because it didn't have the effect on his opponent he wanted it to.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
He's tired, Jeff. Come on, now's your chance.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
Come on, come on.
This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. He needs to shorten them up.
No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot.
And round number 3 is underway. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on. Keep moving. Keep moving. Watch that. Jump on him right now.
Good exchange, he fires back. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Focus.
And now he scores well with a straight right. Holmes is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
How much of what Sonny Liston was the image of Sonny Liston?
You know, that's a good question, Joe. A lot of times the image is greater than the substance of an athlete, or in this case a fighter, but not the case here. You know, the image was he was an intimidating guy, you know, he was a scary guy, the implications of him being involved with the mob and the thoughts of that, and of course the way his life ended, his way his career finished. But this was a guy who could fight inside that ring. He knew how to fight. He was more than just a big, strong guy.
And by the way, all that talk about stuff was true.
Yeah, it was true. And obviously, it had everything to do with his career maybe stopping at the point that it stopped, not going further, losing the marquee fights to Ali. You never know about that. Of course, that is in the air as far as whether or not those things were on the up and up. But as far as inside the ring, Sonny Liston was a guy that he knew how to fight. I mean, he could make you miss when he had to. He could cut the ring down. He could go to the body. He could go upstairs. And he had one of the best jabs I've ever seen.
He's tired. He's tired.
That was a fine block by Holmes.
Relax. Relax.
Ten seconds to go in this third round. Good block there by Holmes. And that's the end of round 3.
Want this fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you got to stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why? Because you're not throwing any punches at me.
It's all yours, baby. But you gotta keep working. Keep working, and this fight is yours. Don't get lazy out there, you hear me? Don't get lazy. You're winning this fight, but do not get lazy.
The Assassins pitching a shutout right now on Teddy's scorecard. First 3 rounds all going on his side of the ledger. A nice block by Holmes.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Good block by Holmes.
Protect yourself.
The Assassin's right hand working well that time. He scored well. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Protect yourself.
Zones in on that overhand right. Lands a big hook. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Holmes is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. The Assassins gotta be feeling the impact of that uppercut. Halfway through round number 4.
Jump on him right now.
Uppercut.
Back to the center of the ring. Come on, work your way back to the center.
One of the theories that I hear often as to why Sonny Liston lost in 1964 to then a big underdog in Muhammad Ali was that he lost before the fight even took place, that he was so intimidated in all their pre-fight meetings, seemingly having an Ali opposite him who was a crazy man, he thought.
Well, Ali sort of gave you a preview of what was to come. You know, he was half fighter, half psychiatrist. He was a guy that knew how to get into the mind, into the psyche of somebody. And that was one of his first cases to show that. That was one of the first times that he showed that ability, that power. And, of course, some good, fast hands.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Holmes. Holmes is doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. 1 or 2 are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Jump on him right now.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. 10 seconds remaining in this round. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, You're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body because the body's not moving.
Round number 5 has arrived. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
He's tired. He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Pace yourself.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Back to the body.
You see him holding on. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Nice and sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well.
Shake it off.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. The Assassin's putting on a show here, defensively putting on a show.
And it's helping his offense because, you know, he's creating holes. He's creating opportunities, holes that he's filling as he makes his opponent miss.
Jump on him right now.
Move. You're not focused.
He's tired. He's tired, champ. Come on.
Solid jab by Holmes. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on. This is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there. All right, let's go.
Watch the water in the corner.
You don't have to slug it out with him. You're gonna tie his...
That's it. That's it. I need another round just like that, all right? You're doing fantastic. Just...
Look at him.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight.
Keep pushing.
Solid counter punch by the Assassin. And he returns on that exchange. And banging away he goes. A non-stop swarming attack puts him down.
His opponent feels like he's in a rainstorm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The Big Bear rising up. Sonny Liston beating the count after that knockdown. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Big, big shot comes crashing home. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
Keep moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. Look at this. The Assassins bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. Holmes is fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.